Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing The Essence of Thievery. This is a free demo that is available, and if you want to play it for yourself, there's a link in the description. And this is actually made by someone that I have watched live stream for a very long time, Wearable Snake, and because of that, I want to check out his game that he's finally got a playable demo out. So that's a little exciting. It is an incremental game based around exploration though, so you're not just having your typical one screen incremental game. You got a little bit of you're exploring an entire city while sending your thieves to go do heist jobs for the most part, I do believe. But we will explore it as we go along ourselves. This is definitely not going to be your average incremental game. So let us start a new game. Slot number 1. Now this is considered like a beta, so they will still be polishing it. They will still be improving things as they get feedback. So we will try to provide feedback as we can do so. Gonna turn down slightly. All right, welcome to the Essence of Thievery. This is an incremental game focused on stealing essences from different creatures in the world. This game is fully mouse and keyboard and controller compatible. Almost everything is remappable, so good options if you want to change something. Okay, basic controls, map movement, WASD, or right stick, map zoom, mouse wheel, cursor mouse, interact left click, drag camera. Most incremental games, you don't need to worry about any of that stuff, which is so this is a little interesting. Let me, let's see. All right. It's recommended to find the quiet alleyway in the west, assign your available thieves, and then start exploring the rest of the city. As a last note, explore each pin on the map and each of the menus that unlock over time. Pay attention to your notes, as they will point out any major events or information, as well as saving any story notes you come across. System. I'm going to turn the audio down. Oh, I see. I did change the audio before starting. I don't know if it kept it. I'm pretty sure I hit save and apply, but maybe not. Maybe not. Anyways, that should be much nicer. So, this is the initial map. So we got WASD to move, and there is a quiet alleyway here. So I click on it, and you get it on the screen. You get this what appears to be photograph. It's a quiet place with few people. So let's assign a thief. Let's assign 2 thieves, may as well. And they're going to be constantly stealing stuff from this area, I guess. If I go to notes, what do we see here? Shop unlocked. Okay. You've unlocked the Essence of Wealth. Click on the new shop button located in the bottom menu. I know? Question mark? Why is there a question mark? You've unlocked the Essence of Wealth. Click on the new shop button. Okay. Activate note? Question mark? Huh? I guess I'll leave it as active. Ah, I see. It's like turning quests on or off, I guess, maybe. We go back to the map. Available thieves 0, because we've assigned them both to the alleyway over here. Now, I am gaining thievery a little bit in the top left corner, I see. So, area summary. Okay, yeah, that tells me where all of our thieves are. Okay. I can train. Train a new thief costs 1 thievery. Although I don't have 1 thievery. I noticed that... Actually, I'm not getting any thievery. I am getting some wealth every so often, perhaps. Home base sewer, story pin 1. A flash of light wakes you, and the room is a haze, and you find it hard to move. Before it, and your mind gradually clear. Huh? Room is a haze, and you find it hard to move. Before it, and your mind gradually clear. I think that's not correct. You'll probably update that wording. Staggering to the window, the world outside isn't how you left it in the night before. There is a thick purple smoke surrounding the neighborhood. You need to investigate this. Story pin 2. A quick glance around the neighborhood shows that you're currently trapped. There are guards at each of the gatehouses, and they seem adamant about not letting anyone in or out. King's orders during an emergency. They shout at you, almost identically this time. Oh, there's a scroll wheel. You don't blame them, but you did want to get closer to the smoke. The best you can do is climb a nearby tree and try to peer over the walls. It looks like there are figures in the smoke. Though it's so heavily obscured, it's hard to tell. Better think of something else. Number of story pins are unlocked sequentially. Look around for more. Okay, so I have to go find them, I see. Story pin 3 is there. And I have got almost one thievery now. So I guess it is going up. It's just the value here is only showing, like, at the beginning. They're only turning in every so often. So it's like, we're getting we're getting a little bit there. I do believe they, at some point... Oh, there they are. There they are. They're on the map. The two little dots here. Those are our two thieves going between the quiet alleyway. And this goes up when they reach our home base. I do believe. Let's just confirm that. Yeah, okay. So let me train another thief before we go to the next story. Let's get a... Just so I can. I need to go back to the map. Hold on. Map. Let's assign another thief here. Oh, I can't. I can only have 2. Next discovery is challenging. Oh, they can actually find stuff here. Okay. So where should I send my third one? Lonely house. Oh, costs... Recall thieves from this investigation. I need one more thief before I can do that one. Let's see. Are there any other easy spots for a third thief to go to? Doesn't look like it. What I can do is recall one of these once they finish doing this. And let's try available thieves 2 out of 3. Available into assign thief. I just didn't click here. Okay, so we got 2 people here and 1 people here. Let's just see how that goes for us. Story pin 3. You return to your sewer lair and think about your next steps. Your father was the resident master thief, but unfortunately he left suddenly a little while back and took most of the underlings with him. That leaves everything up to you. You and the rest of the organization, which at the moment is just 2 underlings. Well, now it's 3. The current objectives are to find a way around the gatehouse guards and to make some wealth. Wealth solves all sorts of things. Who's to say it can't fix this too? Okay. So there should be another purple dot somewhere, but we might have to go to different areas. So this is only a very, very small portion of the map. Oh, look. There's a huge outer city area, and there's something over there. It's curious that I can see all of this, but I can't see what's in the city yet. Not sure if that's intentional or not, to be honest. Okay, we got 0.4 thievery and 54 wealth. I don't know what we can do with wealth yet. I think wealth probably allows us to get to other areas. Noble thieves 2 out of 3. Oh, they finished investigating. I see. So I can probably assign someone back here. And West Inner Gate. What can we do here? We need authority. Authority is something we do not have. You approach the Western Gate, a moderately guarded gate. These guards are at least upright. Upright. Halt! One of them barks out, in a commendably clear and alert fashion. By the authority of the king, none shall pass. You'll need more authority to get through the gate. This gate than the Eastern Gate. That much is clear. So the Eastern Gate would be easier. Eastern Inner Gate and East Inner Gate. That requires 10. Okay, I don't have either of those. Oh, I need 5 wealth to get here. In order to get anyone in this city, you'll need some authority. The best place to get it is this guardhouse, though it's expected it's locked up pretty tight in the front. As you circle around the back, you find a guard standing, guard, in front of a door. He spots you immediately, despite your best efforts, and looks you up and down before flashing a toothy grin. I can already tell why you're here. You're looking to go in, right? The smile looks a little wider as he thumbs toward the door. He doesn't give you a chance to reply. Well, look here then. I need a vacation, see? Standing here does a number on my back. He places a hand on his back dramatically, leaning over a bit. You do not believe him. The belief of his audience doesn't seem to impact his act. So I'm begging you, give me a little something, and I'll go and take that vacation, leaving this nice door for you to guard instead. All right, pay off the guard. 5 wealth. We had 58, so. The man snatches the money from your hands, counts it twice, and then begins to laugh. Thank you, thank you. He erupts, still laughing as he saunters away. Pleasure doing business, friend. His voice echoes down the hallway as he disappears in the shadows. As you turn toward the door, you notice a guard hat on the floor. Was this even a guard? Who was that? Oh, well, okay. If we go back, the guardhouse is now clear. Oh, we can go here. I see. I can assign a thief here at the very least. And he's stealing something. Oh, he's getting a lot more thievery. And now he's returning to base. Or no, that was probably our other thieves turning in. So what is this going to give us authority? Resource in the area authority. So I assume when he gets back here, yeah, I got 1 authority. So if he does that 5 times, we'll have enough to go through one of these, or 10 times, I guess. I could. Well, let's do some training first, actually. We do need thievery. Decrease time to steal. Increase thievery generation. And movement speed allows them to literally come back there and back faster. Carrying capacity. Let's get essence stolen. That's probably worthwhile. We'll probably just grab all the early game upgrades first while we wait for... Now, here's a question. Is there... Oh, there is a shop. Ah, here we go. So I'm assuming this is using wealth since it's dollar signs. Piece of leather sewn into a relative shape of foot. Multiply speed by 2. That seems like a good choice. A larger bag made of leather, they even stitched it together this time. Increases wealth capacity carrying to 10. This file, okay, increases essence carrying capacity to 10. Wealth and essence. Multiply speed by 80. Oh, it costs 5 million, I see. Well, that's going to be a little while, huh? Let's just get some basic upgrades. I'm going to skip the very early upgrades. What are these upgrades? Oh, it's a whole tree. Purchase wealth costs wealth. This is your first step in the path. Doubles the amount of wealth gained for each steal action. Yoink. This is the amount, doubles the amount of authority gained. Well, those are very important to get, evidently. What does this cost? Is that 1,000 or 1? I guess 1. This costs 2, this costs 2, and this costs authority. These should really be color-coded, or at least have the icon like beside the resource that it requires. This amount stolen by 10%, sure. Okay, we are spending our resources. We gotta go back to the map. How much would it cost to get another thief? 16. We are getting noticeably more thievery now, though. We just spent all of it, and then we are immediately getting more. You have to wait for people to go back and forth. I just got 11 authority in 1 trip. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's that classic exponential growth there. So decrease the time stolen by essence by 1%. 1%, really. I know it'll add up because this is a massive tree, but even so, that's not very exciting. Yeah, I don't think those are super worth getting right now, but it does lead to better stuff. So I probably should. And they're relatively... Oh, that costs 60. Ooh, does it get more expensive the more I get no matter which direction I go? I think they're symmetrical. Maybe. Yeah, I think they are symmetrical on this side, so... But it does get a lot more expensive. Let's see. I may as well work toward these. I don't need to progress the story just yet. Look how much thievery we're getting. Oh, we'll get another thief in no time. Because don't forget, with this equipment, we also greatly increased how much we're bringing in. Speed by 3, speed by 4.5. Okay. And here, I've got 14, so I can get another one. Or, at this point, I'm less exploring and more just... Okay, what's past this first? What's the next, like, what are these milestones? Doubles the rate at which investigation points are discovered. Here's the amount of stolen per steal action by 50%. So getting to that would be pretty damn good, but look how expensive these get. So 25. I feel like they probably shouldn't show the .000 if They are just going to be regular old integers anyways. Maybe show it only when it matters, but I don't know. Because it's not like when it's 0.25, you show 3 decimal points. You just still show the 2. So, I'm not really sure why. Obviously, some places use dots as thousands indicators rather than a comma. So, they might think that's 25,000. I almost did anyways. Okay, let's get another thief because they seem very valuable at the moment. Let's go to the guardhouse, assign another one. Now, there are other things we can potentially look at while we wait. Actually, I have enough authority. I could open up more places. I just don't know how much that's going to progress things. Let's, so those are both very easy places because they're yellow, I assume. I'm getting a lot of wealth. But we need like 80 for it to really matter, I think. Now, there are notes here, which that's just allowing us to reread what we already read or found out. Very well. So, East Innergate. It's a certain authority to go through. Evidently, you raise your hand. With your accumulated authority, the guard raises an eyebrow at you. And it's about to say something when you interrupt them. By my authority, open the gates. Your voice is noticeably louder than usual. Despite not being very impressed with your own performance, you seem to be shaking the guard quite a bit. Open the gates! The head guard stammers out. Our apologies. We had no idea who you were. Please pass. They move to the side and stand at your attention. Wow, they're chumps. And look at that. It did reveal more of the map. Neat. You know what? I could... What's this? Stage and story pin. Okay. Out of curiosity, just what's our next goal? 81 here. I can buy this to increase our movement speed. May as well buy this and this. Movement speed, it's like a 10% increase by the looks of it. Compared to the doubling of, you know, better boots. That's something, I suppose. We really want to probably save up for thievery, but... What do I use authority for other than to get through gates? It's probably just gates, huh? Let's keep buying these and work our way down while we go do story stuff. Because we do benefit from that. So, story pin. When you were very young, your mother would take you to see the shows here. They would always fill you with wonder and awe. Memories make you think about where she is now. Knowing her, she probably didn't even notice the catastrophe occurred at all. Or this catastrophe occurred at all. Stage. I really need more workers, or I could take the other workers off. What is the resource here? Culture. There's courage as a resource, food, climbing, alchemy, culture, and construction. I don't know what that's for yet. So I feel like since we really need wealth and thievery right now, I think thievery just goes up whenever we do any kind of action. At least that's what it seems like it. And then we're getting wealth or authority directly depending on where we gather stuff from. Yeah, I don't know what culture's for. So it'd be kind of a waste to stockpile it when we clearly have a lot of good upgrades we can get now. Let's go through the west inner gate. They bark out. By the authority of the king, none shall pass. I will assert my authority. Open the gate. The guard gets cut off by the gate already starting to rise up behind him. Good. Please pass. Jumps. Okay, there's another story pin here. Small park. This is a spot you were able to see earlier from the tree to the north. Everyone here, including the cats, seem to be perfectly fine. They don't even remember anything happening, as if time has stopped for them. After asking around for a bit, there doesn't seem to be anything more to learn here. At least whatever this is, it isn't hurting anyone. While you're here, it would be worth seeing what you can steal from the local park. What can I steal from here? Climbing? I probably need climbing to be able to get over certain walls or get into certain places. I mean, all the resources are probably going to be like that. The question is, do I want to train and get move speed, carry capacity, time to steal? Wow. It's like 1% per. Obviously, that'll be something that you dump into probably later in the game. Probably wasn't super worth it early game. Upgrades wise, I'd really like to get into that. How much would it cost? Oh yeah, this is definitely going up in price as we go along. So the price it shows right now is just if we were there, that's how much it would cost. It is not the price it will be when we reach that point. It probably should, like, it's weird that it's showing me the cost that I'm gonna have to pay way more than that, you know. Oh yeah, like it's that really incentivizes you for taking the shortest path possible to the big perks. Increase the amount stolen again by 50%. Are they all just kind of that? What's down here? Uses time by 5%. Wow, how generous. 5 whole percent. Okay, it looks like most of the tree is kind of just boring in that they are really just better stats. Oh, wait, what are these ones actually? Requires 2 types of resources, reduces the length of investigations. Okay. Increases the number of thieves that can be assigned to investigation. Doubles the rate at which investigation points are discovered. Ah. Can I, let's see, multiply speed by 3. I don't know what if carrying capacity matters all that much. Obviously, I can understand how speed would help me a lot. I'm going to do that. Although skipping tiers is probably better if you can afford to wait for it. I need more thievery so I can get more thieves. Improve. What's this? Oh, hello. Oh, so I can invest to improve a specific area that we've discovered. I see. That's culture. Oh, this is what we use culture for. I wonder how much culture we actually get from that stage. Either way, while we wait for things to build up a little bit, let's check out Striping 4. At the edge of the pier, it is easy to see the smoke cutting clean through the center of the river. This situation seems to be upsetting the dock workers. We're up in arms about not being able to see anywhere. The bridge to the mainland also appears to have been destroyed by some recent accident, so there's no walk across the easy way. It would still be a good idea to check it out up close. Okay, but before I do that, I'd like to see like the rest of the city probably. 200 authority. Oh, here, the North Gate 500. 100. We could do the 100 one. What about the Collapse Bridge? Ah, you can't go any farther. You can't leave the city in the demo. Okay. I mean, that's fair. But it looks like there's going to be 3 other areas to explore in said demo. West Inner Gate. Oh, right, we already opened it. Okay. It's green because that's what we already did. So I'm looking at our thievery here and going, it's going to take a while to get to 81. I could reassign all my dudes to something else. What do I need the most right now? What do I actually need to progress? I guess just authority, huh? Which we have enough. So let's go through the West Gate since it's the lowest when we can afford it. What's over here? Oh, Stripe near mines. There's also a bonfire which gives food. Oh, and then unlock the pantry as well. Increases the amount of essence stolen per steal action. Bonus multiplier 125%. Drain rate. Oh, so it's like temporary but big buffs. Probably. Would be my assumption here. Probably a lot better once I have more thieves. This mine was intentionally caved in much farther back than this clouding event. You seem to think of you need to think of a better name. When it was open, everyone knew not to enter. Only the miners would brave it. Supposedly for riches, not many of them would take it back. Oh, okay. I can't go in the mine in the demo either. So to progress, I mean, we could get culture to improve things. Or I could just... Oh, there's a stripe in here, actually. There's Night's Watch, which is courage. I don't know what courage is for yet. Next, discovery difficulty extreme. Anyway, story pin 5. You spend some time asking around the tower for anyone who saw anything. Turns out the Night's Watch doesn't pay attention during the day. One man did say that he could hear heavy wing beats overhead a few minutes before it happened, going from south to north. It belonged to something big, very big. Perhaps a dragon? It sure sounds like a dragon to me. So, at our home base, okay, that's just our upgrade, or a training area, I should say. So, pantries for food, improvements, use culture, use climbing, culture gain. You can use culture to increase the amount of culture gain you get. Shop is just more of said stuff. Now, I assume that's Thievery's essence, but I'm not actually now so sure. Increase capacity. I mean, I assume that's how much they get. Can I sell the boots? I can downgrade if I want to, but I don't think I can sell them. Upgrades a very expensive tree. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff over here for culture, courage, climbing, food. I'm not sure if these showed up when I unlocked them or if they were always here. It looks like they are more or less just the same tree. It looks like quite literally the same tree, just flipped. And then a couple ones here on the edge. Right over here. They all have this like, yeah, they all have a very similar setup here. The two progs and yeah. So not super exciting, I would say, in terms of upgrades. Don't know what courage is for yet, or climbing for that matter. So I don't know why I would bother to get them. Culture, I can see why. Oh, we can actually afford to get another thief. And let's put the thief onto culture and see what happens. We'll see how much we get. What does it actually cost to upgrade? I assume it just costs culture, right? Sure does. Not enough culture. I need him to actually do his thing. Keep trying to right click to go back to the map. I'm not sure. Oh, because sometimes you can. But you can't do it on the shops page because right click is to pan around. But like any other page, you can right click to go back to the map. You stealing. So it looks like this is how much they can. This is probably the cap. If I look at where is it? Right alleyway, 11. They can go up to 11 before they come back, I guess. And then that means less time spent going back and forth running, which is not really helpful. So that's why you'd want these caps. Yeah, okay. That's probably why. You know, is it worth it to skip over? It's way more expensive. I could get 2 right now and just be good. Now, if I click on this, you can go up to 16.5. Okay. So yes, that is indeed. It just allows them to steal for longer before they have to come back. Oh, he's getting 0.1 per. Not very much right now in terms of culture. And I don't get any of it until he actually brings it back to our home base, which is kind of interesting. Move speed ends up being quite important. Oh, we can increase our capacity. So that's why it wasn't exactly 10 and it wasn't exactly 15. It was because it was getting 10% extra from this. Increased generation. That is like a 5% increase. It would cost me 32. It's gonna take us a little while before we can do that. Upgrades. I may as well spend our money to get more money. I would like to get one of these at the very least. If we go to the map. So there is a lonely house there. Story pin. I kind of wish the places we could investigate. Investigate complete. Check notes for details. Lonely house. Oh, I found 40 wealth from it. White house. Abandoned house tucked away in the alleyway. It might take some time to get in, but might be worth it. The actors and actress. The actors and actresses spoke about many things while backstage. One in particular mentioned something about keeping the heart of their work in a storage shed nearby. Okay, let's look at the what's the final map? Ah, I see. So they want me to investigate. Is there... I kind of wish I could just be like, hey, assign it from somebody else, but... We got 200 authority, which I think is how much we need through this door. Yeah. So I'm going to take people off the authority for now. Or maybe wealth. Let's take people off of this. We'll recall them, and let's put them on to investigating this quiet house. I always like gravitate toward these two buttons, but I actually need this top button here, which I don't know why it's above all the other text. I think it's trying to make it more important, but it has done the opposite, and then I just skip over it every time and go immediately to here. Because this seems like informational and then interact, but here they've got like the informational stuff smashed between two different ones. How long is it going to take them to like 220 seconds? Okay, that's gonna definitely be a little while. So let's insert authority through here and see what's over here. Another way. Haha, troll toll. 5,000 wealth. Okay, well, not gonna be able to do that anytime soon. Especially since I just took... Okay, this requires courage to go through the dark forest. There were many stories told to you about the dark forest. Wolves, monsters, bad people. The ends of all these stories made you promise never to enter it. Of course, those are merely stories to help keep a child out of trouble, weren't they? I can't muster up courage right now because we only have 5 thieves. I would really appreciate it if like we could get more thieves quicker. I can only have 5. Current thievery generated per essence stolen. I'm gonna upgrade that because we need more thieves, so we need more thievery. I'm not getting wealth anymore. You're still getting... Oh god. Map. Still have people in the guardhouse. This is just gonna take another couple minutes. There was one other house. Oh yeah, storage shed. I could put people into that one as well. This one costs 500, but it feels like we already went past it. Feels like it was already revealed. Unless it's gonna go through this and reveal up here, maybe. Do I even... How much culture do I have? 18. That's not great, I will say. I forgot. I should have upgraded this immediately. Doubles the amount of... Oh, that's food. Culture. I could have been getting twice as much culture that whole time. And since these are symmetrical, there's like no reason to pick one over the other, so... Was that worth doing? Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. I might want to... well, actually, I wasn't going to get to 100 anytime soon anyways, so... Maybe it's fine. I don't even know if I need culture right now, to be honest. Like, it's going to increase like 10% for gains for one specific area. I think I actually give up on... Let's recall them. And let's see if we can't get someone investigating this. Good to recall one person from here and put another person on this. So I'm gonna take... Does it take the same amount of time regardless of how many people you have on it? Kind of looks like it. So why would I even have 2 thieves on it? Curious. Oh, this one's almost done, actually. Good. We will hopefully be able to reassign them back. I think I should put them back onto wealth, maybe. I haven't found any other places that gather or give us wealth. We did get a bunch from that, I think. 120 wealth. What do you think we'll get from this one? Hopefully a lot more than that, because it's taking a lot longer. Now, you do learn these locations by having people steal from these spots. That does encourage me to, I suppose. Although the difficulty is saying extreme, so, you know. Not sure that's super worth it. Okay, which one gave us courage? Was, that's climbing, which I haven't found a need for yet. Was this the courage one? Bonfire? That's food. Night's Watch gives courage. And I like it. Is that like a Game of Thrones reference? Because in this gigantic cliff face. Let's recall them and let's put them here. So we can maybe. How much courage would we need? 500. That's gonna take a long time to get, especially since we don't have, well, any courage currently. We need to get this as fast as possible because it's literally doubling. But once you get to 1, you just can double it after that. I'm up to 18, so it's gonna take them time. If I recall 1, do I get the courage immediately? I do. So that's actually something that would be a good optimization. I mean, that increases by 10% immediately, which is obviously good. Okay. So all my thieves are currently getting authority, investigating, and courage. I only have 1 person on authority. I eventually need, what, 500? Yeah. That is going to take a while. I could we'd get big bonuses with food, but then I have to put people on the food, so. And that's time they could be spending that whole time gathering stuff. So it's like a little hard to justify. I want more. Oh, it costs a lot for that. Let's see. Carrying capacity, not that important if I need to gather things faster, not to have higher cap. I think walking at this point is not the biggest problem we have. 256 thievery to get another thief. Takes a while, huh? I guess it is an incremental game, but like you'd probably play this just on the side. Thieves have traveled 18,500-ish something. I don't know if that's meters or feet or what. What other notes do we have here? Improvements unlocked. Okay, they're just telling me all the things that I already unlocked. Only the mines were brave enough for riches. Not many of them take it back. Okay, story pin. Okay. So now I've got 36 courage. It's not taking that long, I guess. Upgrades. Is it worth it to get another 10% increase one here? Yes, because it's very cheap to reach. Super duper worth, I think. Well, debatably, I suppose. Yeah, they're getting very expensive now to do. Not collecting culture at all right now. Actually not collecting wealth right now. That's another 10% increase. It definitely seems like it adds up quite a bit, but oh my god, it also gets so expensive to do. Authority, another 10%. That's worth doing. Cost me a lot. See, I can't add up and see how expensive it would be to get to a certain point because it just tells me the current cost. That is unfortunate. I could buy this one for 10% as well if I wanted an immediate kickback. Map. Let's see. Yeah, I only have 1 person on authority, so it's a little... how much courage do I have? Not very much. We are getting more thievery. Yeah, the problem is I just don't have enough thieves. I just want more thieves. So otherwise I'm just gonna be like sitting here. Maybe you're expected to just play this on a second monitor. A lot of battle games do that, but I would appreciate if it ramped up a little bit more. Just like literally let us have more thieves and just have more fun, you know? Because at this point there's nothing to explore other than to wait a while. And I can't do that. Demo tunnel entrance. Demo Lapse Bridge. But we can eventually get into here if we get courage. But there's only one source of courage currently that I'm aware of. Is there a way to see like a list of all the places so I don't have to like go to them constantly? I've not found a use for climbing, so I'm glad I didn't bother. Well, actually, there is value in it because we can get discoveries and find new places to go to. Like this. Now, this it took 500. It's taking 500 seconds to investigate. Will it be worth 500 seconds where I could have been 500 seconds of doing literally anything else? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to justify a 1% increase or decrease in time to steal for 16 thievery. It doesn't feel impactful enough to want to, like, unless I'm buying like 10 of these upgrades at once, it's like I'm not even gonna notice. I'm literally not gonna notice. Oh yeah. How close are they to investigating? All right, 30 seconds. You're, yeah, just see. Oh, they're returning a job. They're about to give us a big old payday of courage. It's actually not very far, so they do it like almost immediately. Well, actually, I say that, but look how long it's taking to return. Go there in the back. Which I'm still not sure how they do when I don't have this gate open, but you know. I guess they could walk all the way around, and maybe that's why it takes so long. We'd have to look and see what path they take when they're done. Oh, we're done. Going to storage. I got 100 culture for that. Okay, let's assign them over here just so that we can maybe perhaps discover another thing. Though I don't think 100 culture was necessarily super worth that, just to be fair. I could get a 10% increase on Night's Watch. We get more courage. Let's just see. So now, returning to base. Oh, he's returning to base. Where is he on the map? Oh, yeah, there he is. Ah, so without the authority to open that little gate, it takes way longer to gather courage. I see. So I might want to... Well, first I'm going to do this. I'm going to assign another person to here. I'm going to go to upgrades and... It's like we were getting climbing from this. There's no reason not to get this like immediately. Okay. Map. So, because we want the authority to open this up so we can get more courage faster, so that way we can get this faster. I think that's the plan. I'm not gonna worry about food. See how long it takes this guy to do his thing. Steve is currently stealing. Wait until they leave. I don't know what this icon does. I just clicked on it because it was an eyeball. I don't know what that means. Not entirely sure. For upgrades, I kind of wish the upgrades didn't use the same resource that they were gathering. It'd be probably better or more interactive if they used for other resources. There are some combination ones, but 25 courage or 1% faster time to steal. But it does gate the 10% faster one. Increases the amount stolen. We're at almost 300 authority. Courage 150. It won't take us that long. I could be getting money so that we could get big speed boost perhaps. Or bigger packs. What do the super expensive ones actually do? Multiply speed by 50. Oh, but you need literally millions to get these, so they're just these but bigger numbers. Which I guess, incremental, but we're just kind of waiting. I need 500 for this, and that's just to make that faster. I don't think I need authority for anything else right now. Now, in theory, the toll troll doesn't say that it's blocked by the demo. Now, it is called the toll troll, so if I do waste my time to get 5,000 gold in the demo, it probably won't let me past anyways. My guess? A whole bunch of stuff down there. I wonder what this is. Not revealed. You'd probably have to have like a pin and then be able to reveal what's in there. We kind of went through the story stuff pretty fast, but then are more or less just waiting. How fast are these guys getting stuff? Not that fast, I would say. Also, I don't think this small park is going to be giving us anything that matters, so I'm just going to recall them. Put them somewhere else, like get wealth or something. Because I have no need for climbing, as far as I know. And the chance of a discovery is extreme. So I assume that's what it says when... Actually, I don't know. It says there's up to 6 we could discover. I don't know how true that actually is. Because I think all of them, yeah. Even ones we've done like a long time. So I don't think extreme happens very often. We literally probably need upgrades to do that better. So I could get 400 culture to upgrade it. It would be another 20% increase though. The culture does seem actually really worth it. Never mind, I take it back. Okay, he's coming back. I can recall them and they come back instantly, which is interesting. Should definitely be getting culture. Culture will be our next most valuable thing, because wealth is only really for the troll, which we don't really care about at this point. Our priorities for what to get changes over time, which is kind of interesting. And not just like linearly. We have to like actually shift our resources around to different stuff. I don't think there's alchemy or construction in the demo, at least not yet. Maybe we need climbing in the forest or like in the tunnel or something, but obviously demo, there's only so much you can do. Our authority's at 400 now. So it shouldn't take us that too long to get to 500. And all that will do for us is allow this guy to go faster. Yeah, I'm very curious. Like, if I ever call them and then assign them back again, could I shortcut? Bet you I could. So like if I do this and assign them, it immediately starts going again. Culture wise, if I recall him, I go up to 30, I sign him again. Yeah, you could just skip the return trip if you wanted to micromanage the hell out of this. Also, I think you can skip both trips. Your walk speed then becomes pointless if you're willing to micromanage it. You could set up some macros and then do it that way. And you could automate this game. I don't think that's really the intent. I can see, like, I feel like if you recall the thief, they should probably have to walk back. Otherwise, it's just a free teleport, you know? We need like almost 300, I think, to get another 256 thievery to get another thief to speed up this process. Authority wise, look, there you go. Assign. Or I could just say assign remaining thieves actually. 473. So I need, 27 more. We could probably save scum. We could scum this quite badly. Save themselves a small trip, I guess. Night's Watch is actually the one that benefits the most because it takes so long. I don't know. Being able to cheese that seems like it's not great. Oh, I just need 9 more now, which we'll get very quickly. Especially if I don't wait for them to fill it all up completely. Don't wait for them to fill their bags. Actually, I only need the 9, and then we can just assign them to somebody else. I don't think we need any more authority. Okay, yeah, there you go. Our dude immediately walked through there. So let's start getting food then. And what I'm going to do is, rather than have them walk all the way back, I'm going to recall and assign them again so I can go to the upgrades for food. Get the double immediately. Because otherwise it's just a gigantic waste of time not to. Then I do this and assign them back again. And then I go to the upgrades and I say, all right. Oh, sorry. I gotta... Another 10%. 1%. The amount stolen is the only one we really care about, I think. If I go back to the map, I can go here and be like, hey, recall them, assign them. Go to upgrades. Now I can afford 1 more. Okay. We'll wait on that. Courage-wise, 364. We need 500. All right. Well, that shouldn't take too much longer. And these guys now have a very short path back to base, so I don't even really need to do the cheating methods of this. Well, that does work pretty well. So in the pantry, how much does it cost? Not enough food to make this recipe. How much food does it cost? No, really, how much food does it cost? Got 20. Try not to eat the stick. Effect, increase the amount of essence stolen per steal action. Bonus multiplier. Drain rate 60. Current drain rate 0. Help. Pantry tutorial. Turns out that thieves perform better when they are well fed. Each recipe provides different bonuses listed in the effects section. In the top right of the screen, you can see the current overall food drain rate is. Food is drained per minute based on all active recipes. Drain rate differs per recipe and can be found at the bottom of each recipe card. Recipes can be toggled by clicking the button at the bottom or anywhere on the recipe card. Activate recipes will be highlighted in yellow. If you run out of food, all recipes will automatically shut off. New recipes can be found throughout the world and maybe even better versions of existing recipes too. So maybe I do need like 60 to activate this. Just straight up activate it. I only have 52. I'd probably be better off getting some upgrades first. We need 39 food for that. If I go to the map, we're getting a decent chunk. Okay, I'll leave it be though. Courage wise, we're at 454. Okay, we're actually kind of close. We are close. There must be something you can do to upgrade them now our slots. Oh yeah, what have I been doing for culture? I've got 84. I need 100. To upgrade, probably maybe the stage for more culture. Wonder how long it would take us to get our. Okay, you take a long time to go back. Well, not a long time, but a reasonable amount of time. I've got 100 now, so I could. Is it worth spending 100 to do that? I mean, in the long term it would be, but in the demo, is that worth it? I don't know. I probably should have upgraded the food place instead. Okay, you guys call them immediately and send them right back. Teleport jutsu. We got 500 courage now. So let's muster up some courage. After a few minutes of walking, nothing happens. You realize it's a normal forest that's somewhat dimly lit. You know, you feel silly. Oh, hello. There's a bunch of story over here. Well, I'm glad I did this then. Do I need any more courage? I'll do the climbing path. Okay, we don't need courage anymore. Pretty sure we need climbing. So I'm going to assign them to this. And we'll see if food matters. Or if it's like impactful. Okay, I need just slightly more food. Hold on. Here we go. Can I do this? Activate. I can. So it did cost us 60. Minus 60. Now, how long is this going to be active for? That's my question. We actually have enough to get another thief. That's fantastic because we like more culture. I don't need authority anymore. I don't really need wealth anymore, at least for the time being. I would guess we could work toward the 5,000 cultural, but culture-wise, we will be getting. That'll help us get climbing faster, I suppose. I don't know how much we're going to need, but we'll got a lot of story to do first. What is this? Brewers Camp? Ah, alchemy. Well, we don't need that yet, so we'll hold off. We only have 6 thieves, so let's see. We are getting climbing. Oh, I need to training upgrades. I think I already did this actually. Oh, there's alchemy. Yeah, so it does add it. I see. Let's actually buy some of these upgrades to speed it up. That way we can hopefully not take too long. Because I need to stay on top of these upgrades, otherwise it's okay. Food gain another 10% food. Oh, we don't have enough food anyways right now to do the upgrade. Costs 39. If I go to the map, go here, recall, assign, then go upgrades. Do this now. Is this active anymore? No. Oh, we couldn't really keep up with the demand of food. It really was a pretty temporary. Now, maybe if after enough upgrades we could do it. Maybe. These guys are returning to base. I'm just gonna reassign them that way. Get it immediately. Instant gratification. So let's improve the small park for climbing. And now let's do some story stuff. There's nothing of value here, just a dead end. Oh, okay. The underlings are beginning to get worried about you. Another dead end. At least the trees are nice. You begin to wonder why you're exploring this every path. You have people for this. True. Something is compelling you to search these woods. A faint memory, perhaps. Or maybe there's nothing here at all. They're just making fun of the player for clicking on what they can click on. You're about to turn from yet another dead end when you notice something on a nearby tree. There are markings here. Thief markings. One of your father's underlings left this here. This is worth investigating. Investigation unlocked. Ah. I'm going to take people off the pantry. Off the bonfire. And I'm going to sign them over here to this investigation. What? 16,000? Bro, I'm not scaling up well enough for that. Wait, I can get to the loot house and stuff without doing this first? Need 500 climbing, apparently. There's a loot house that gives wealth. There's new discoveries up there. And a story pin. Consider asking some of the local bandits high on this mountain if they saw anything. Problem is that bandits absolutely hate thieves and vice versa. One would think that these trying times make everyone work together, but that person has obviously never met a bandit. Thinking better of it, you decide that the hippies might know something. Oh, I see. Climbing path would just be a shorter path up to here for the wealth. But with teleport jutsu, that's actually not that important. Okay, let's go to the hippies then. Your justified hatred of bandits blinded you to the fact that the brewers would definitely have no idea what was going on at any time, let alone during an emergency. If you want answers, you'll need to head to the mainland to find them. The mainland is probably down there, past the troll pool. Yeah. Probably. That's going to take a long time to investigate. That is something I might have to attach at the end of this video. Show you what it does. So we are currently getting climbing, culture, and we're investigating. The investigating is not going to actually help us right now, I will say. I could be working toward wealth instead of investigating that. Eventually. Does investigating give me essence of thievery? I don't know. I assume not. It's kind of a shame. It does feel like that's a big investment. What could they possibly give us that would be worth it, you know? Got 200 climbing already. Not that it fucking matters, but, you know. Yeah, like, I wonder if the loot house gives way more loot than the other one. So here, let's test something. If I take someone off of investigation, it resets completely. Oh my god. Oh, and it does go down the more thieves you have. Okay. I see. Got 10 notes. Okay, it's just telling me about all the things we found so you can read them in one place again. Okay. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Sneeze! There we go. So, not sure what I should be doing right now. I should honestly just be waiting for this to do 16,000. Is that actually worth it? But a bunch of culture. Can I improve our ability to investigate at all? There are ones. They're like way down here, which we're just never gonna like. Increase the number of thieves that can be assigned to an investigation. That's just the number that can be done. It doesn't actually solve my problem because I don't have enough thieves. Training wise, I guess we do this next, but I could upgrade. Like, I don't need courage anymore, so like getting the culture upgrade for the Night's Watch seems like it was kind of a waste now. I may as well wait for 400 to increase like culture gain again. Probably. And snowball it that way. Just go like pure econ. These guys are just climbing and they have not actually discovered anything new. I can't assign any more thieves to like speed it up. And I don't have enough thieves to like divert to doing also food for a temporary boost. Food seems like it would be really good later. When you have a lot of thieves and you have big bonuses already, and then another 25% on top of it would probably be very substantial, but for right now, it seems hard to justify. Climbing. Oh, they just got back. It's not that far for them to go either. Like all of these are very close. These trio, and that seems intentional. I would like to see how much the loot house gives, but it's so far away. I'm almost certainly just going to cheese. I could take people out climbing and just put them on loot house and see what happens. Like I'm already like almost there anyways, so I may as well. Screw it. Let's test, shall we? Let's assign the thieves here. Oh, we can have up to 6 here. Oh, you get a lot of money for this. A lot. And then I can do this and get. I can just teleport, and I don't need to wait for them to come all the way back. Hey, culture guys. Let's do this for a second. Never mind. I can only have 2. Why? Oh, it only has 2 slots. Never mind. That's why. All right, back to culture. You guys go then. Put them in climbing, but again, like I can just recall sign. It does take a long time. Well, actually, it's a lot of monitoring it, you know. Well, we're making bank now, so we can start getting upgrades from the shop. Let's see. Wealth carrying capacity 25. Rather, well, actually, I don't care about the boots that much anymore. I guess I could do this. Recall, assign. Now they can go up to 30, so that means I have to, you know, maintain it less. But wow, we can get all so fast. I should have done this so much sooner. All right, we've officially figured out how to cheese this game. Will he fix that? I don't know. Oh, you know what'd be really worthwhile to do now that I'm getting so much wealth? Get the upgrades for wealth. We can probably work our way to these other ones and just, ooh, yeah. Yeah. We gotta do this first. That's another 60 gold. Now this is a little tedious, but it's not like I have anything else to do right now. Oh, I got culture. So actually what I could do is pantry, or not pantry, improve a loot house. Oh, it costs 500. Oh, look how much gain you'd get. It'd be so much faster. Literally double speed. Once we get enough culture for that, that'll be a huge wealth increase. Let's upgrade. Work toward. I don't care about that investigation points so much. I want this. It's gonna take us a while. It's gonna take us a while. But we are, oops. Back to the map. Call them. Another 60 bucks. Upgrades. Increase 10% faster. I almost have enough culture, which means I probably could just go to the stage. Call them, assign them. Oh, that wasn't quite enough, actually. Now it is. Now I can go to improve the loot house. And we can recall. 3.5 per steal. That's crazy good. Oh, that's fast. That's pretty fast. Especially since I don't have to wait for them to walk there or back again. He's gonna be like, God damn it, you're not supposed to do this. But I'm like, man, if it's an idle game or an incremental game that I can cheese, you better believe I'm gonna cheese it. Ooh, do I get? I must be getting a lot of thievery for this too. If I do this, I'll get more thievery. Call, assign. I need. Well, let's see. Let's go for the upgrades instead of the max capacity because it would just save us a little bit of time. That's all, I guess. How fast is going up? God damn, we filled up so fast. Then I just need to go buy more upgrades. That'll increase the amount stolen, actually, which is not that important anymore when I don't have the max amount for it, you know? Like, they can only carry 30. However. Oh, it's so fast. That's good. That's good. This is the speed I want. We can probably get some... We should probably get an upgrade from the shop. That's 1K to get that, though. Increase essence carrying capacity. I don't know how much that matters, to be honest. Don't know. But yeah, we're gonna need a lot more money to do this. I wish. Is there a way? Oh, carrying capacity. This is what we should probably spend it on. 'Cause we're not gonna get a new thief anytime soon. Oh yeah, because this also really helps with our amount of thievery we get. Holy crap. Okay, now they can hold 37.5. That was definitely worth doing. Call, assign, teleport. What do we need now? Well, getting that 5,000 gold doesn't seem so impossible anymore. That's for sure. Upgrades. Let's do this. It costs 410 just for that, huh? And then probably another 500 on top of that. Every time I look away, it's done, and I need to micromanage it again. Which I don't think is how this game's supposed to be played. But you know, money, money, money. Which I can get the next upgrade, but let me do this just so we can do this. It costs 509. Yeah, I was right. Loot house. Ah, imagine all the time we wasted on climbing. When I could do this instead. I could have done this from so early. Well, no, I had to do the courage to get in here. So if you're playing the demo, I would encourage getting the courage as soon as possible to get into the forest, and then immediately going for this. Just save yourself a lot of time, you know. Need 509 wealth for the 50% increase, which is pretty good, I would say. Got 200 culture right now. Look, not bad. But behold, I'm gonna get the upgrade. Increases the amount stolen per steal action by 50%. 6.4 per tick. Okay. They fill up so fast. Oh god, I'm getting a lot of thievery for this now too. At least a decent amount. Let's see. Improve. Oh, I don't have the culture for it. Train. Move speed really doesn't matter anymore. Carrying capacity does matter though. I have to click this slightly less. Slightly. Oh my gosh, it fills up so fast. So this is when, you know, I would just write a macro to click these buttons and then walk away and go do something else. Come back to a bajillion gold. It's actually it just goes up so fast. And I just do that again. Now, yeah, it wouldn't take us very long to get to 5,000. Now the question is it worth getting more gold upgrades given how much they cost? We get our money back pretty quickly, but would it really make a difference? We really need the capacity upgrades, which means I need shop stuff, which we can definitely do. 35 is only 10 more. This is 50 for 5k. That's so bad. It's not great for the cost, I would say. Like getting another 10 plus our... We do have percentage increases on top of that. I kind of wish it calculated those for me so I wouldn't have to like try and figure that out, but... Yeah, I don't see like a whole lot of reason to wait for or get another bag upgrade. Normally it would if you had to wait for them to carry the loot back that much from that far away. You would absolutely want them to carry as much as possible each trip and to walk as fast as possible. But in this case, we're negating both of those things more or less and replacing it with manual labor. Which maybe he's like, yeah, that's fine. Maybe that's fine to the developer, because he knows in the actual late game, something you can't get to in just an hour of time, of play time. You wouldn't be sitting here doing this. This would be small peanuts at that point. So maybe this is known about and he doesn't care that much. Leaves it in so that people that can feel smart when they figure it out in the early game and get a reward in the way of saving real time versus patching it out and making everybody miss out on that possibility of discovery, because this game is about exploration after all. So I can get another thief, so I may as well. What am I gonna assign it to is my question. I already have 2 people in culture. I don't really need climbing anymore. I could do it just for funsies, but... Oh, I could go for food. That's right. Food would be helpful. Assign these guys again. Give us that dosh. We're over 2.2k now. So the toll troll is 5k. Anything else in the shop that we care about? I feel like no. Not really anymore. Not really anymore. Later, we would probably want them. But right now, not that big of a deal. Culture-wise, we do have 400. Can I do anything with that that would be worthwhile? Where is the loot house? It costs 2,000 for it. I could upgrade our culture gain. I think that's probably worthwhile. I'm not going to be micromanaging our culture. In the long term, that'll be better. I wonder if the progress in the demo will carry over to the full release. Probably not, because he's probably going to be doing a lot of rebalancing and such. And we'll probably want to reset everybody back, but one can hope that I'm not wasting my time. Well, it's not a waste of time, but it's fun, I suppose, but... Did get a... We got like 40 culture from that. Last pickup? Oh, I guess... I don't know. Okay, we're at almost 3k gold. We only need to get to 5k, so... Imagine if you had to wait like several minutes for them to run all the way back in this loot house. Just imagine how terrible that would be. You'd be like, wow, I really want those speed increases. Granted, when I'm not micromanaging this, I do pay for it, so. And there are little things that are worth millions. So then again, I don't know if they're there just to like entice you for like the full game or not, or if in the W you're actually expected to be able to get millions. We'll have to wait and find out. Just let's see. Culture wise, 181. We are definitely getting more thievery from this. I don't have enough to actually buy anything yet, but we are getting a bit of food. I wonder if using the food now is even worth it. I should probably wait till I bankroll a bunch of it. Yeah, what are these? Oh, this is converting between different resources. Ah. See, you need alchemy plus another resource, and then you can convert it to another one. Okay. So, like, if you heavily invested into one thing plus alchemy, you could then buy the other stuff, essentially. Which wouldn't be too bad. I mean, that's a good system to have. Obviously, too expensive for us right now. I might be shortcutting this in the, well, short term, near term. But in the long term, this doesn't scale to be doing this manually. I would want to get the climbing. I'd want to have the speed upgrades, etc. 4.3k. We're getting there. I wish I could have more thieves on here. We need a lot of culture to be able to upgrade this again. That would only really speed it up. Well, it would probably double the speed again, I think is what it does. Oh, the game just saved, apparently. That's the first time I've actually noticed that save message pop up. Okay, 4.7k. We're very close. Well, think of it this way. We're getting 80 every single time we do this, so only have to do it, you know, half a dozen more times. Excuse me. We're going to get that 5k. Now, are we just going to lose 5k at the toll troll? Probably. That would be my guess. And it's literally just going to take the money, and we're going to get nothing out of it. Okay, we got 5k. Let's go read this. I'll just be a little wasteful, but as you walk over the bridge to the mainland, the ground begins to shake. A large, hulking figure rises up from beside the bridge and clambers onto it. Nearly 15 feet tall and 10 feet wide, this creature is unmistakably a troll. Looking closer, you can see tiny glasses on its face. It's even worse than a troll. The toll troll. I do say, my good human, if you intend to cross this fine platform, you'll need to procure the appropriate funds, he said clearly, concisely, and politely. Didn't notice at first, but he was also carrying something behind him. It appeared to be a section of a small tree, turned into a club of sorts. The width of the tree was bigger than you. Or we can do things the uncivilized way. He grinned a toothy grin, leaning on the log like a walking stick. You're not sure when he moved in, but there's no way around it without paying the plate troll. Pay the toll troll. You've reached the end of the demo. Thank you so much for playing. This was a solo dev project started in December of 2024. So yeah, quite a while ago, a year and a half maybe. And I am so excited to see it here as a demo and with a full game coming soon. If you haven't already, find your way into the dark forest to the north. There's still more content there for you. Could you imagine getting 5k gold without going up to the loot house? Feel free to stick around and explore. Just click on the map button to return. And I've already wishlisted the game, so yes, I did suspect that it would just take our money and we'd have nothing. We would have nothing. All right, well, if you want to check out this game for yourself, wishlist it, etc., then I'll have a link in the description for you. I will probably not wait the 16,000 seconds for the 14,500 that remain to do that. I will leave that for either you to discover or on release, perhaps. Or maybe if there's another big demo update, I'll check it out again. But I think we've seen what there is to see, and for the most part, other than that one thing. And feedback-wise, well, first things first, the teleport jutsu should probably be avoided somehow. And I think it would be nice if the thieves, you could get more of them earlier. Even if you made them, like, give less individually. Being able to have more of them is more fun, because then I get to put more of them out into the world and collect different types of resources. And then I feel like I'm still accomplishing stuff. But then maybe, again, you want them to be a scarce commodity. And that you have to pick and choose what resource you're going to get at any time. Maybe. I don't know. How much would it cost for the next one? 1,200. We actually almost have enough for the next one, but I am, in fact, you know, kind of shortcutting things here. So, you know, it makes sense. Next, we do have a lot of culture right now. We got 600 culture. Plus 2,000, upgrade that again, which, you know, is understandable. It does double how much it gets. We probably 1,600 for the culture gain. Okay, I don't actually have that much culture apparently. I would like to see, well, I guess that's it actually. I don't know why I'm still going. Maybe because I just see numbers go up and, you know, it always feels good, but we can get another thief soon. Soon, very soon. Then I'll have 8 thieves. I already have $1,000, so I could also buy, you know, the next. Wait, what? How do I not have enough money? Stop. 1K. I've got 11K. 1.1K. Wow, how do I not have enough wealth? Maybe a bug. Maybe a bug. Let's get another thief. I need the upgrade to allow more people to be on investigations, and then maybe we could actually see that. Maybe. What is that upgrade? I'd have to go all the way down to like here. That would take a while. Oh, these upgrades are so expensive at this point. Yeah, there's no way we'd get to that at this point. Yeah, that's so many steps. Those are very high value, but we need a lot of authority and wealth to do that. Looks like there's one more tree that's not, we haven't done yet. Construction, I guess. We've not done construction yet. Oh no, they're out of sync now because I hit the assign thief instead of assign remaining thieves. Oh yeah, I got someone extra to assign somewhere. Let's put them on food. Let's do that. And is there any reason to wait for this? I forget. Oh yeah, like I think it's here, right? Increase the number of thieves that can be assigned to investigation. That would take so much to get to. That probably increases the authority cost too as you go along. Probably. Like for these ones. So it's not just wealth. So yeah, with that, I think I will see you guys next time. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and I do upload every single day. Mostly play roguelikes, strategy games, tactics games, deck builders, roguelites as well. Occasionally, some idle games like this or dungeon crawlers. Pretty much whatever I feel like playing. Social deduction games. I like thinking games mostly. This game is more of like an optimization style simulation game. Will you see bandits are different from thieves? Thieves have a moral obligation to steal from bandits. Bandits, of course, disagree, but that's question mark their problem. Small typo. Fix that. All right. See you guys next time.